Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to what I do believe is a Wednesday, and thus, I hope that everybody is doing well and managing to look after themselves. And just as we get to this point, I see we have a hail hydrate. Hail hydrate. And a stretch as well. Ooh, this is going to be fun. Hold on, let's see if I can do this one out. Ow, ow. Yep. Stretch. And anyone who needs to med check as well should definitely be doing that. Look after yourselves as well as taking part in Streamergotchi. Right, now that we've got that handled, let's see. We have TGM hiding in Castle Grey Blanket, Frauke and Taran and True Purple and Superfast Feg. Welcome into all of you. Let's see. Welcome into Seribot. Let's see. Scroll. Welcome into Ritsu and Jerry May. Well, Twitch. No, I didn't really know that Scott's late live. You never know. Occasionally it might be something you'd missed. Welcome into Raven. Ritsu, time to get in trouble. I hope not. Try to avoid it. Many people scurrying around. Let's see. Keep scrolling. Just keep scrolling. Blast Jordan with unstable internet and maybe unstable relatives. Hard to tell. And Boacars, welcome in. You made it at this end of the stream today. As opposed to the opposite end yesterday. Good to see you. Blast is on a 320 stream streak. That's getting long. Thank you so much for that. Welcome into Lotus. And scroll. Red, welcome into you as well. Spoiler, you lost with a 4 of a kind to a flush. Whoopsie. Always fun. Howdy, friends. Has no service nor volume. Right, I guess that means Lotus hasn't actually heard me say hi. Glam Pixie, welcome in. You just woke up, watched Melly late last night. Well, Melly is definitely fun to watch. So I'm sure that was... Taran and I both had the same sort of thought there. Thank you, Taran. Right, let's get... let's kick that a little. There we are. Right. Occasionally the camera count just needs a little bit of a slap. It gets lazy. I mean, really. Let's see. I think I'm gonna grab some dirt and let's see. We're gonna find Huff the Little Ghast and let's get started. I hope everybody's doing well. It is definitely a Wednesday. I'm having a think about what to do here, which probably is a very bad sign because that means I'm thinking. You know, things are bad. Scotsman's thinking. Flee with extra flee. But what I was thinking is this I don't like. That was one layer too low. It should have been up here. But what I'm also thinking is it's probably time to bring in the right wood. Yes, it is time to bring in the right wood. Unfortunately, I don't have any in my inventory. So, and I can't look down because, of course, the Happy Ghast will follow that direction and head off into the void. How is everybody doing? It is definitely a Wednesday. I know this. I am very, very certain it is a Wednesday. Ooh, now that's a jungle tree. Right. Thankfully, however, I do not need to chop it down, because I chopped down several of its siblings yesterday. Actually, no. Several of its ancestors, because each time I chop one down, I use the saplings from it to grow the next one. So that one is the cuttings of the previous one grown. The weather is normalized. You're doing MSQ because you need a break from Moogle. What's MSQ? I recognize the words, but is this really a time for family trees? I mean, wouldn't you know? Maybe it is. Crikey. I think I really have been around Blast too long. I wasn't even attempting those puns, and they're still appearing. Whoa. Okay, I'm curious. Yeah, I must be yeah. Oh well. Alright. Whee! Boing. Boing. Boingy, boingy, boingy. Let's see, what do I also need? I need a grip on reality, preferably round the round the throat. Actually, I'm just going to turn all three of that. Where is my stone cutter? I have a stone cutter here somewhere. There we are. Let's turn those into that. MSQ is an often overlooked part of the award-winning MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV, now with a free trial up to level 70. Is it level 70? Goodness. Wow. I wouldn't know. I never play it. But I really should. And I know I have said that I will try and stream it on a Saturday, and I know I have that blah blah blah. I will follow through on that at some point. Aha. Jungle trapdoors. Right, now is the winter of our discontent. Actually, I took you out last time, Huffy, even if it was only for a couple of minutes. But I also took you out several times yesterday, so let's use Puffy. Come on, Puffy. I love the little ghast going around on the cam account. It's just like, oh, I forgot something. Yep. You'll do. 8, 9, and turn those into compost. Wow. Why is it using... Interesting. Actually, I'm not gonna... 9 seems like a good number of composters. Hello, True Purple. Welcome into you. Right, so the thing is, this is one of those ones that's got... I was pressing backwards and space. So my ghast was very confused because I was asking it to go up and down all at once. Dorp. 9 imposters. 9? 9. Nino. No, What do we get? Why have we got imposters? Nope. Oh, what? 9 imposters. Oh god! Now I've got the image of the Count from Sesame Street playing Among Us. Could you imagine? Actually, Muppets playing Muppets playing Among Us would be hilarious. I love that concept. Could you imagine Miss Piggy basically going, "I am not the imposter," sort of thing, and that was a terrible Miss Piggy accent, but you get where I was going with it. Or something like, "Kermie, I can't be the imposter." Um, the Swedish assassin. Find the crew, kill the crew, bok bok bok. Oh, that would definitely be cursed. I so wish that the alternative, Denmo has been doing a lot of Final Fantasy, but with Muppets, shorts and videos. Denmo doing Muppets Among Us with Final Fantasy characters. Because I think he did one yesterday, which was Tataru going on a murder spree. And my brain was just like, that's just wrong. And hilarious. I watched some weird... I'm not sure what's worse, the fact that I watch it or the fact that my brain then comes up with weirder suggestions. Error, too many crossovers. Yes? This is what the internet is for. Well, I mean, it's better than doom scrolling. Some days you doom scroll, some days you watch Denmo having a Muppet of Tataru murder everyone with a Glock. Yes, that's exactly what I said. Waxed, exposed, chiseled copper. That's the one I was after. She became a machinist then. Exactly. Tataru's always been dangerous, in my opinion. Wait, that's all I've got of spruce? Something tells me I made a fatal and inaccurate decision. Oh, I forgot to pick up the spruce. She's a Lala. Mm-hmm. La la, la 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 la, la la la, murdering. Okay, let's go and get some spruce. I swear this whole jumping off the airship and just calmly coasting into the right location on the ground is it's quite fun. Hey, we've got random blocks of dirt floating in the ocean. I wonder where they came from. Boing, boing, boing. Bee! It's a bee. It's a bee. Until my elytra goes twang. Yeah, that would happen. But it's still got another 200. It's barely even touched. It's not a problem, he says, which is guaranteed to cause him to actually cause it. And we have a Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested in trying to catch whatever the heck it is. Starly. Weekly normal type. Dang it. And there's the Frauke Information Service, providing information just after I've used a weak-ass Pokemon Ball. Well. Right. Now, what I need to do is somehow not shift on the ghast. Ow. Ow. The ghast is shifty and trying to kill me. No, not the ghast. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah. see, that doesn't make sense. Right, those are probably going to have to be stairs. Fortunately, I have some. Woohoo! Unfortunately, I have insufficient stairs. And the only person who caught the Starly was Feg. Good catch there. Well, that's the wrong way up. I'm not sure that this is working. It doesn't feel right. Oh, that's not helping. That is not helping. Come on. And it's the wrong way up again. Why can't I place these things the right... Oh, yeah. Why can't I place these things correctly? I know the answer is... Pedcac. Now, if I do that, however, I probably need to turn that into a solid block. I see that ghasts suffer the same problem as you do when you're in a boat. Your ability to break things rapidly goes downhill. That's not bad. That's pretty good. That feels like it should be... yeah. That feels like it should probably be that. Come on. You can do it. That way. Ah. Maybe not. Well, I guess we're stuck with that then. I can't turn that one because that one won't be the right way around. Yeah, definitely. I swear. Minecraft and placing blocks. Well, stairs. Fnurbles. Yeah, well, I still haven't done anything with that. There we are. Someday the Fnurbles will come. Someday the Fnurbles will come, and I'll make them swear like... well, like somebody. Make them swear like the clangers, then it'll still be family friendly. Yeah! How the heck do the clangers swear? I mean, they're just like... and for those who understand clangers, I apologise for the slightly less than PG language there. You my. Yeah. Script has lots of swears in it. They just interpreted it into via Swanee whistle. Yes, absolutely. And the lovely Samantha provided the Swanee whistle, I'm sure. Right. How's that look? Okay, that looks... That's not bad. I can work with this. That's gotten something that is remotely right in half a dozen different languages. Can I possibly... I'm not commenting at all on that one, Feg. Alright. Canadian Dragon, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Although it's Wednesday, I mean, how... No, that's in the wrong place. How can anyone be really, truly happy about a Wednesday? Now, this raises a question. These are normally one block in from this. Does that mean that they should be under here? There you go. Oh, actually, those should all be these. Yeah, you're happy for Wednesday. I mean, she seems a lovely lass, and she's having so much fun at that school. Clanger's swearing link in Discord for me. Oh my. Since it's your trip around the Sunday. Oh, congratulations on making it around the sun again, Dragon. And happy Cake Day. And if you don't like cake, happy whatever lovely little sustenance you prefer. Whose head am I in now? Cupcakes are your choice. Cupcakes. I'm sure Luna would very much approve. Lady Oolong, welcome in and thank you so much for 23 months of subscription. My word. No, I shifted. I should not have shifted. Oh, I've got to say something that is definitely going to get an oh my and probably quoted here. Old men are definitely appreciated around here, Canadian Dragon. Just look at my age. Actually, you might need to take 2 steps back to be able to see all of my age when it's written down. And Feg has made a similar joke. Just too slow to type it. Yeah, I do have the advantage here of being the one who's talking. You'll be lurking. Today's status is inherited the mess left behind by somebody who got sacked. Ooh, that's never a fun mess. That is never a fun mess. Good luck, lady, and I hope you manage to unpick whatever the heck it is. Us dragons can live for long periods too. True. I seem to be running out of spruce stairs at an awful rate around here. You routinely think about all the messes that people are probably still dealing with, and will still be dealing with for several years now from your untimely demise. You're not allowed to untimely demise under any circumstances in the near future, Taran. There are at least 2 voids that would be very upset, along with the rest of us. And 2, that's not your problem. You can officially throw the not my problem switch. Yes, I know you are a professional, and therefore you do like to think things. It's the voids that can continue to keep you going. I'm glad they do. The world would be worse off without you. But equally, as I say, I know you're a professional. I know that you care about your work and the things that you created. But it's no longer your control, and therefore you cannot continue to worry about it. Also, welcome into Deathly Mini. You caught me in the middle of a bit of a anti-rant? Yeah, whatever it is when you try and actually be really, really nice to someone. Is that an anti-rant? I don't know. I find it highly unfair to an anti if you're being unranty at an anti. Wow, there was way too many different variations in comment in that phrasing. I need to not be sat on the ghast. I need to be stood on it to be able to place those. Hello, Cosmic. Nope, not a single M word will be uttered unless I manage to drop myself in the ocean, at which point it'll be Also, worry isn't what you're doing at this point. That was the first few days. Now it's, well, that's probably quite dumb of you all. Good luck getting that project done anyway. Yeah, well, yes. It's not your problem. It's theirs now. They made their bed and then coughed a furball up in it. And we have a hydrate. I'll hydrate. They made their bed and coughed a furball up in it. Well, that's a new one. And time for a stretch as well. Oh, ow. 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 Mental note. Pain. I need 2 barrels. And just a quick in and a check. About to go through the. Why are you going outside? No. But there are people there. Well, there's people here as well, theoretically. I mean, and squirrels. Puffy, stay here for a second. I'm just going to fetch some barrels. Puffy has immediately flown off. Puffy? Puffy? Puffy! Come back here, you recalcitrant little oik. There we are. At least I didn't fall off of Puffy this time. Or managed to miss Puffy while attempting to land on them. Oh, and we have a weekly normal type for anyone who might be interested in catching it. Thank you so much to the Frauke Information Service. It is the Frauke Information. You have no power over here. Yeah. You have no power over me. I'm fairly sure that the next words that came out of Puffy's mouth were Fnurbles. Probably under the heading of Fnurbles, he caught up with me. Cat the Possum. Hold on. Welcome in, Raiders, and thank you so much to Cat for bringing everyone over here. It is good to see all of the Possum peeps. I hope that you have had a fantastic stream playing Minecraft, and that you are doing okay. Brain. I can brain. If you have a moment to come in and say what you're up to and hang around, it would be lovely. But if you need to, raid and run, please do. You can't take me seriously like that. Welcome in. Let's see who we've got. We've got an Azzy Floof and the cat, cat the possum themselves. Tay, welcome in. And welcome in to everybody. We have a very tired day of grindy things. Yes, grindy things do happen. It is quite hard to get a lot done sometimes. On the survival in Minecraft world, the bin. Oh, lovely. That's one of your long-term worlds, isn't it? Hey, Landstrad, welcome in. I hope that you've managed to actually have a good day, Cat. It's fantastic to see you, though. Got to use the Happy Gust today as well. Oh, lovely. And welcome into Nordic Wolf. Yes, it is always lovely to hear about progress on anyone's world, because it's always great fun. And I can do this and not be sat on the ghast, or this and be sat on the ghast. Not sat, not sat, not sat. Ghast, ghast, ghast. Oh my ghast, oh my ghast. Oh, I'm having one of those days. It was a great day, just EP day, so you were goofy. Goofy? Goofy? We're never goofy around here. It might be the entire goof troop. Right, let's have a quick nap. Will find me working on the airship in the region of my long-term world. It's a ghast. Find me working on an airship in my long-term world in the region that is going to be steampunk and a few other bits. We're going to call it Jurassic World. We're going to have an Explorers Guild here. And, of course, typically the first thing I built was an airship with happy gusts. You have a squirmy baby, so going to lurk. Look after the baby and have a fantastic day, Cat. And thank you for bringing everyone over. We will give them all of the vibe that we can, and welcome to the randomness. Jumping Jack Flash, it's just gas. The problem is, I can't think of that without thinking of Whoopi Goldberg. Because I remember the film Jumping Jack Flash. It was a terrible film. Very terrible. But it was different. Right. Let's get back to building. Right. Well, Puffy, you've been out a few times, so let's take Huffy out for a minute. Huff the little ghast, flying in the sky, trying to make Scotsman fall off him because he's that kind of ghast. Right. Let's see. So, normally, we have this sort of shape down the side here. I feel that we're going to have trouble getting that sort of shape in this area. So let us cheat and do this bit first. Alright. You... And probably another stair like the other one just here? Is that, yeah, that's stairable. So I need to shift off the ghost. There. Okay, that's not terrible. Now the question becomes, how do we get from there to there? And that might be... No, that's not going to work. Actually, it might just be a solid block there, because I can't put... I'd love to put a stair in there, but so that there was part of the corner missing, but I can't. I think it might just have to be that. That's annoying, but not unpredictable. Right. Right, over here, I think we can follow through. Footy, welcome in. Thank you for joining the scurry. Oh, there's normally half slabs there. Slab, slab, slabbity slab. Oh, no, let's move forward a bit. Come on, Huffy. You can stay there. Excellent. You're not going to throw me off into the void. Right. I swear, these ghasts are basically... Well, it's not really the void if it's just the ground and the water below me, is it? See? I know what I'm doing. See? Except I'm not convinced I do. Actually, that might work better if it was rotated by that much. And then we put another half slab there. That's not terrible. It feels like it's the wrong... It feels like it's wrong, though. I think what it might need to be is pretty much that, but one block further forwards. So it should be like that. And I think I might need to take you out. Put you there. And I'm just going to have to... Fnurbles. You might go in Umbra tonight. You've been digging for diamonds recently. Ooh. Nice. Oh. Huffy, don't let me down. Or drop me down either. Does that look... That's not far off. It's close. It's getting there. Hello, Welcon. Welcome in. No. I want that block, but Huffy's going to... Oh, nearly. Yeah, can he desert me that easily, Huffy? And the other day you died because you couldn't... Oh... Yeah, getting stuck in a hole whilst mining is evil. Huffy's not going to give you up or let you down. He might let me fall into the ocean. Yeah. I feel like this is not the right shape. This is nowhere near the right shape. It's, yeah. I shifted. Dang it! Huffy. Huffy. Get back here, Huffy! Right. Can we do an air-to-air? Yes. Reinsertion onto the back of a ghast. Had to walk back, but it wasn't too far in the end. That's good. I feel like all of this needs to go onto the back of a ghast is what I said, Feg. I said onto. Mid-air refueling. Yes. Mid-air re-Scotsmaning. Hello, Hide. Welcome in. Things are going... well, things are going. I'm attempting to build the front of this airship, and I'm not entirely sure that I've got the shape right. I feel like that might need to be one block further forwards, and I think that's half the problem. Right, let rip all of this out. How did he get in? Intruder! Intruder roof! Right, let's just take all of this out. I don't like it. It's not quite what I'm looking for. Come on. I love it too. It really goes well together. And the spruce as well is just a lovely colour scheme. The problem is, trying to build some of these shapes is driving me up the wall. Right, I feel like I need to actually start this a little bit later. You have no creative ideas right now, so just digging it. That's a perfectly reasonable response. How dare you? Sometimes that's all you need to do. Oh. 3D curved surfaces in a block game? Never done that insanity. If you thought the madness on the front of the HMS Scream and Sploot was bad, this will drive you crazier. Yada dee 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 dee. Yada dee yada da da. Oh, hold on. While I'm here, I need some more spruce. Things. Stairs. Yes, those things. Did I ever see the Froglight ship on IC? Yes, I did. Just as crazy. I'm fairly sure of it. Come on, Huffy. Noibat. It's a Noibat. I'm going to try and catch that one. Boing. Took a bit of a break from the game while your father was poorly, as you can... That is a very good reason to not be able to concentrate. Thing is, Elkhorn, I've set myself the ridiculous challenge of trying to keep up with this level of shaping. Because that, as a set of curves, is just one of those, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? Master, Igor is not thinking. I think my target line is off as well. I think I see Elkhorn is playing Fantasy Pokeball. Oh, and Frauke caught... what the heck is that? That's a... candy? I like candy. Oh no, I should have left the second one. Dang, did not get that buff double. So it is 2 of those. Right, so I can put that one back. So what I'm thinking here is, I actually have this going one too far forwards. I got the Ghast Mallow, yes! We've been having great fun getting... Oh, Hide. Hide. Footy, I'm so sorry. That is never an easy thing to have to cope with. Yeah, we've been having great fun with the Ghast Footy. You have my condolences, and I'm sorry for your loss, Footy. It's never enough, but it is the most I can say, basically. Hold on. That should be not that. He was flabbergasted. Ah. I think I need to have it that. So that is my line for getting to from here, because that line is the same sort of curve here. So it's got that. So I now just need to curve the corner to fit, which is the interesting bit. For values of pain, agony, and attempting to do stupid things with... I'm going to come back and work out how to get a line up to there in a minute. It might be that I don't put a line up to there, I just curve the living heck out of this. I'm going to curve the living heck out of it. Well, that's one way of describing the universe. What have I done here? Definitely. I've got this wrong. It's all off by 1. Again. Those 2 should have been off the back of the stairs. Yeah. It's an OBO Fnurble. OB Fnurble? Obi Fnurble 1 Kenobi. What the heck is Obi Fnurble 1? What? That might be in the wrong place. I'll come back to that in a minute. The Fnurbles are spreading, yes. Never unleash a Fnurble. Once they've been released, you just can't stop them. Went to see Beverly Knight in a play on the 9th of July and met her after. Oh, that's lovely. It's nice to be able to meet people sometimes like that. Okay, that's better. Right, and then this possibly comes around here like this. That feels like it might be right. And then I think I need to put... I have no idea how I'm going to put this in here. So I might have to turn you into a solid block for a minute, because I want to put that there. Do. Yada da da da. Yada dee. Yada da da. think those are those in place or wrong place? I feel like I should ignore that line and this line and sort myself out and work upwards. I think the problem is I'm trying to work. I was trying to work downwards. I should try. I should be working upwards instead of downwards. And I think that is actually just a solid block. Oh, that's the one I took out. Alright. What madness is this? Working up instead of down? Well... this is madness. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Nya-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Nya-da-da-dee-dee. Nya-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-dee. Nya-da-da. No. For those who don't recognize it, the tune that was just running through my mind was from a band called Madness. I kind of feel like I'm not quite in the right place somehow. So maybe I should have... maybe that should be... like that. Ooh, that's possibly... Ooh, that's close. That looks more... Yeah. That feels much more. I'm not quite sure what it feels much more of, but it feels much more. I almost feel like this one is superfluous to expectations, though. And probably should have... money penny. No. 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 You. No. I think this is where this is what shows that I've gotten that row wrong. I think it should be this. At which point that probably needs a little bit of tinkering with. Yeah, that means this is wrong still. That one's right. This area is not. And it's getting dark, so I need to take a quick nap. Why? This is the... Get... I'm sure it would be easier if I was actually doing a shape that was not bouncing off the bed. That's an interesting phraseology. It would be easier if I did this as a basic set of curves. You know, properly just worked off of like a sphere or something like that. If only my inspiration was the Borg. Yes. I am flying Huffy of Borg. I am off by 1 of 11. Or should that be off by 1? Well then, the camera count just got the impressive view of the inside of a ghast. Let's change the camera count view to that angle. If it was off by 1 of 10, would it be, would that be 7 of 9's kin? Hello, MP Clark. Welcome in. Oh dear, Raven. Look after yourself. Hopefully that calms down soon. Kind of feel like that might be the right shape. And then... No, my dendin. You need to take this out. Put that there again, so that I can do this and that. Ooh. That works. Although I feel like this is possibly an off by 1 error. Decided to take a day off of the battleship build to relax. Sometimes swapping builds is necessary for a little bit of brain relaxation. For example, we will be swapping builds. This will be the last day that we're working on this airship. Tomorrow we will be back in the Nether. And boy, will that be fun. Gotta go back to the Nether again. Oh, I've got to go to the Nether again. Oh, I can't do this shape. Okay, so I have to have a long edge somewhere. I'm swapping one type of ghast for another. Yes, I'm going from the happy ones to the cranky ones. So I have to have a 3 somewhere. So I might as well have it down the side. Yeah. And we have a Hitmonchan in chat for those who might be trying to catch one of those. Why not? Let's just go for an Ultra Ball. Okay, that feels almost right. This shape is... Actually, no, that's matching with that shape early. Which is not the worst of things. Right, let's take out some of this. I'm forever falling off of ghasts while I'm up in the sky. Suddenly they're not under there, and I'm feeling gravity making me stare. Right. Yeah, it's all there. So I think that... Whoa. Hide got a TM workup, Frauke got a Nightball, and Feg, myself, Mad, and Elkhorn all got a Hitmonchan. Thank you so much, Mad, for handing out those lovely poker gifts. Have I just put back in the blocks that I just took out? Because Scots is... I'm not defying gravity. I'm trying... Well, Scots is not defying gravity. That's the problem. Yes. I tried defying gravity, but it sent me a cease and desist notice. I'm just glad it was only a cease and desist notice, not a cease to exist notice. That would have been painful. But tish. Alright. I feel like this needs to go out by 1, maybe. We'll figure that one out. I kind of feel like these might be a problem in a minute, but we can sort that out. Thank you for the attempt there, Elkhorn. No, I feel like that should just have been where it was. One last time again. Your patience is appreciated. And your gifts as well. Right, let's take some of this out. That needs to come out. Right. What I should do now is turn those into a row. Oh, there, I'll sort that out in a second. Actually, what we can do is fix these ones to the right colour whilst replicating that shape. That one is that way around. So it's there? No. Oh, that's going to need some fnibbling. Like so. Yeah. Fag. Are you trying to get me to shift off the back of a ghast by accident again? Because you nearly managed it there. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're about as innocent as that. Oh, hold on. Oh, no, that's right. You're about as innocent as, wondering... Holy shift, Ghast Man! Yes. Wait a minute. Yeah. I need to not be stood there. I do believe that you have just gotten splash damage there, Feg. Congratulations. You have too much fun with that trump command sometimes. didn't realize fun had a limit. I believe in general the limit is when your blood pressure reaches 0/0 from too much fun. AKA, you've just given me a heart attack, man. Right. Where are we? And are we making any progress at all here? So after all that, I didn't actually put any of the barrels in because we took them all out. Please don't do that again. I'm not allowed. I'm banned. The office have already banned me from any attempt at that. Similarly, I'm banned from sending a message of to my manager of I'll be late for work, I phoned an ambulance. Even if it's not for me. Actually, let's take Puffy out because we're working more on this side now. Come on, Puffy. Time for you to go for a fly. Come fly with me as I fall off of ghasts, and you'll never know how far down we'll go as we fall from up on high. And we wonder why the Scotsman's singing all these songs and refusing to let anyone have a Christmas album. Oh, look, it's raining again. Right, hold on. Let's have a look at this from a distance. That's not quite so far away. Oh, for goodness sakes. Fnubbles. Right, now we're building from the middle. That one. That one. That. Ooh. Ew. Ew. I think I need to do that. That's the one. I'm forever losing my fnubbles. Fnubbling in the sky. What? Right, that's better. Ow! The ghasts are trying to kill me. Right. Is that the same? Yes, yes it is. Excellent. Excellent. We may be making progress. Right. Now it's another 2. 1, 2, and then we start immediately back behind this one with one of these and one of these, and then we have 2 going this way, like so, and then we wonder why this does not add up, because there should be a half slab here. Is that right? Please tell me that's right. Yes, that's right. That's good. Yay. Then... So, it's one of those there and one of those there. And then everything else is like this. At this level. Whoop. Ooh. Hey, what do you know? That might actually be the right shape. Hail Hydrate! What do we think? Does that look curved enough? And a stretch to go with the ow. I feel that looks not far wrong. It does not look terrible. Terrible? Terrible. Right, what we do need to do is take this row out, because this is wrong. Yeah, there are moments where pretty much all of my my body, it is full of the popcorn. That's the wrong way up. Ha! Oh, come on. Thank you. We regret to inform you that the Scotsman is already broken. This is a side effect of the Scotsman. Right, that. And then I think there's these two here. And then there's two here, two here. That's getting there. That's close. Then that goes there. And oh, I've done that on this side. So the problem is, this feels like it's wrong. So I think I've got the upper... this curve is possibly wrong. For values of just off by a little. But I don't know how far off it is. Have I got the inventory if I try and remove this? Yes. So... I mean... it probably should start here. Not there. At which point then it's two of those here. But if I do that, then... oh, no. Oh, because that's already right. So actually, I might just not. It might be that this actually has to be just a straight vertical. Huh. But that doesn't feel right. Excuse me. Will you stop actually flickering the camera cam? And we have a Pokemon in chat for those who may be interested in trying to catch one. Chat, hear me out. I know what I'm doing. Honest. Maybe. Look at me. Hi. Hi. Time to get in trouble. And make it double. Right. Ah. Ooh, ah. Ah. Aha. 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 Nope. I have had constant meetings, Dragon. They tend to make me cranky. Puffy, get back here, you recalcitrant little leak. Come here. Come here. Gotcha. Good Lord. I swear, these... I think the thing is, I'm trying to make this out here when it should be here. And what I should be doing is just doubling up the corner. Like so. And then I just need to move that there, and yay! That might work. That might work. And Feg is vaguely hoping that I'm going to get the Wilhelm scream out of one of those falls. I was on that bed when I hit the bed. Just because I bounced off of it and made myself too far away. Where's the front of this? Because I think I dropped a... Yeah. One of those. Give me that back. Right. Why am I carrying stone brick walls? I have no need for stone brick walls right now. Darlings, one does not need the stone brick walls. Also, why on earth have I got 19 furnaces in my inventory? At what point did I start using furnaces in this build? That feels like it's a misclick. How long have I had 19 furnaces in my inventory? Who would live in a airship like this? Let's step through the keyhole and figure out why there's a keyhole on an airship. Nicely done, Elkhorn. And you stuck them in my inventory, did you, Dragon? Well, that feels like the sort of thing that chat would do. Chat, hear me out. I don't need the furnaces. I don't need them. But yeah, congrats, Elk. I haven't done my poker daily for a few days. A sneezler. Ooh. Right, since you're reminding me, I'm gonna go and run my poker daily. Where is the poker daily challenge? PCG down here. Poker daily. Let's see. What do I get? I get an uncommon, 2 quick balls, 2 Mac balls, and $130. I don't feel that was worth it. And Ritsu giving out 3 movements to True Purple and a Chandelier to Landstrad. Thank you so much for those, Ritsu. A Chandelier. R. E-R-O-R. E-R-O-R. E-O-R. E-R-O-R. Ting, tang, lower living dang. E-R-O-R. I need 4 poker dailies for a weekly. If I get into trouble, I can always just run my poker daily resets. I've got a few of those. Creepy Ghast Chandelier. Huh? 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 Ha ha. Hee haw. Hee haw ha ha ha. No, what? Ghost, not Ghast. Ah. Reward is more poker daily resets. So basically, if I run out of time, I can use my poker daily resets to get more poker daily resets. That feels like it might not be chicken tonight. That what? Aldi, welcome in, friend. How are you doing? Did I do half slabs or stairs on that side? Stairs. I love the fact that I can just look over to the left-hand side and go, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Where are those? There they are. I feel like I'm the, what's the name of the jug that comes through the wall going, oh yeah. Have I seen that looks better. Might have to work out something here. Kool-Aid Man, thank you, Taran. I knew what I meant, even if I didn't know what I meant. That made sense. Somewhere. Right. That. No, that's not supposed to be there. Ow. More meetings. Yay. Look after yourself, Elkhorn. Clearly that's the punishment for getting the ultra rare. Right. These feel like they probably need to be... No, that one should be like that. Maybe? Possibly? Which probably means this one needs to get back here. Thank you. It needs to be like that. And I apologise for the camera count that's just got the reversing sight of a ghast to it. I was watching the camera count and all I got was the backside of a ghast. Yeah. Cue the sort of squeaking noise of a ghast as it reverses. Yeah, exactly, that one. Come on. Hey. Ow. Not quite that high, thank you. Right. Puffy, I need you to stay here for 12 seconds. Thank you. That was 2. I gave you a bit longer by way of estimates to make sure you stayed there. The ghast keeps running away. What am I stuck on? Oh, I'm stuck on a propeller. Always a good thing to be stuck on. It goes around and around and around. And where Scotsman's sanity stops, nobody's sure. Right, how do... No! I tried to shift to go backwards, or down rather, and I keep forgetting that if you shift on a ghast, you fall off of it. It's very shifty. That looks almost right. Almost. I need to work out what I'm going to do between the sections up the top and somehow get the what's-it-wood trapdoors in on the lower section. And I can't do trapdoors on the inside corner, so that's going to be an eh. But it's getting there. It's getting there. The detail is what will make it work or not. I think this should have been that. That helps make that blend better. Ah, but will it blend? Yes, particularly if you stick Scotsman in a blender. This is where his sanity has gone. We stuck it in a blender. Yay! do, 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 do. I take that and put that there. That feels better. That makes all the difference, that stair rather than a half slab. Except it wasn't a half slab, it was a full block. And I'm going to the wrong parking garage. Come on. Always remember to park your Ghast in the correct garage. If you are parking a Ghast without a permit in the wrong zone, you will be fined. The red zone is for loading and unloading of Ghasts only. The white zone is not for stopping. Oh, I do have trapdoors with me. Whoopsie. Don't think I need the composters anymore. Might need some sanity, but I'm fairly sure that's long gone. You will be towed. Weird policy, but that's what you get in a world with magic. I like that. And if you're not towed, you will be Waluigi. Waluigi! Has to be Waluigi, because nobody wants to be Luigi. I don't know why. Poor Luigi. What I'm thinking here is that if I do that, and I need to place something temporarily to put this here, like so, and like so, and like so, like that, this, and this. And then we take this out, and that out. That looks... Actually, that looks pretty good. That's close. This feels wrong. This one block. That's because player 2 gets the crusty controller and nobody wants the crusty controller. That doesn't feel right. What if I just put a block there? Oh, that's better. It's amazing what actually just giving up and not trying to shape something does. Hold on. That one. This one. Oh. Random block of dirt. I should have put the trapdoors in before I took the blocks out. Hey, Moscow. Welcome in, and thank you for joining the scurry. No. And we have a crabby in chat, for those who might be interested in trying to catch a crabby. Let's have a look. Do I need a crabby? Let's try and catch it anyway. Right, so that's that. What I probably want is... you go there. And... Hello, Kay. Welcome in. You go there. Need to decide what we're doing there. You go there. That goes here, this goes there, we go round and around 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 and around, down, down. Wow. 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 Uh-oh. Well, I guess we're going to do that, that, and that, and nothing I can do about that. Boop, boopity, boop, boop, boop. Oh, I forgot to do the ones around here. You get that. You get that. You get a trapdoor. You get a trapdoor. Oh, hey, I caught a crabby. Woohoo. Moss, Jockey Spider. Moss, those names are getting longer. I'm sure of it. Now the question becomes, should this actually just be closed up for that? Yeah, let's close that up for that window. So that should be 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. The airship is not going too badly, other than the 1,000,001 pieces I've had to place back in 2 or 3 times. Stuck on the back of the gut. No, not there. Trying to get the shape right has been interesting. Look after yourself, Footy, and have a good walk. Hyperbole? Ow. So I've been trying today, for those who've just arrived, to work out the front bit of the back half of the ship. Because it's kind of important to get this shape right, because it finishes off the back of this and gets it so that we've got 2 mostly completed ship sections. And then we can then we can start work on the mayhem, also known as the gas bags. I do not have the bits that go there. Right. Which ghast am I riding? Okay, it's this one. I still don't know which ghast goes which. It's Huffy. Huffy is the one that I was riding. Poor Huffy. Having to put up with a completely forgetful Scotsman. Right. Jungle fence is... and jungle fence gates. Before... Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. I need more spruce logs. That's not going to help. Whee! Through the floor. Ooh, that was nearly an oops. I got my... Misty Joy is your parent panda, and their partner Itsy Bitsy Spider is your spider parent. Wow. Now that's a family history. Boink, 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 boink. So, Moss, Joy Spider. That seems perfectly reasonable. Anyone who can't see the reasonable in that is confused. Ow. Or just jumping off the wrong side of the ship. Right, so normally I would have... Right, so let's see. Actually, we've got... that's not bad. Oh, hold on. Do those go all the way up? Yes, they do. Right, so that goes there, and that goes there. And then this van here. Well, thankfully that wasn't a very large fall. You'd think I'd know where the floor was. The floor is the fact that I'm actually trying to build anything. Aha, that's the problem. MM and Shallow Stack, your auntie and uncle. Oh, that's fantastic. Auntie MM! Auntie MM! It's a... Oh, no. Oh, my brain has just gone, Auntie MM! It's a twister! Oh, I'm going to have to tell her that one later in the week, and I will get in so much trouble for that. Oh, it's going to be hilarious. What the heck is that one? It's a clapping shark. Clapping shark. Do 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 do. Thanks for reminding you have twisters in the freezer. I never really liked twisters. I prefer I prefer feasts. And thank you so much for those rare gifts from Glam Pixie. I've gotten 2 Wonder Passes. Ooh. And Moss Joy Spider has received a rare present as a rare present. Oh, wow. Troll present. Yes, but it's gone to somebody else. So it's made its way forwards. It may be a troll, but it's past. Well, that's... So Ritsu has got 3 level 4 resets, or IVs, I'm not quite sure. And Aldibar got a Tapu Lele. Ooh, nice one. Is it 2 or 3? 2. I have no idea what a Tapu Lele is. It sounds like something that... It sounds like a dance that Lilo and Stitch would dance. Yeah, I think that one might have to do without. Well, that one would probably be better just as that and that. Yeah, that'll work. It's a legendary Pokemon. Well, that's... I kind of guessed it was a legendary Pokemon. Whoops. Well, that's gated behind success. Whoops. I need to take this ghast back to its rightful... Oops. Come in. No, no. In we go. And now it's raining. Well, at least we're going to be able to actually get a nap to get rid of the rain. Whee! Into the bed. Right. How's this looking? Let's have a look. That is... It's kind of brick-like, but it's behind another vessel. So it doesn't really need to be 100%... Yeah. Because if you think about it, this one is shaped to force the air downwards. It's kind of like a flying wing. And then you got this little gap, but then this one actually just keeps the shape going. So it's not that far off being sensible. I feel like I need a sign at the back of this ship saying, "This ship breaks for no one." That actually... I love the way this has turned out. This shape feels so much better than I was aiming for. I always end up with low expectations of what these shapes are going to look like. And then it just takes ages to get something sensible. Right, let's get a floor in. The ship breaks apart. I mean... I've already made the joke that this thing feels like it should actually be called the Nostromo, for those who know their aliens lore. Or, sorry, alien lore. By the time we get to aliens, there's no Nostromo, because Ripley blew it up. Now I've got something I can walk on a bit better. Still a few gaps, but hey. Gaps are what makes the mind grow stronger. No. Right. So normally all of these have the doohickey on the outside. I think I might need to ghast this one again. In space, no one can hear you, Fnurble. I mean, they're not wrong. Space, the final Fnurble frontier. Or should they be? Space, the final Fnurbling tier. These are the Fnurbles of the starship Fnurble. It's 4.5 million year mission to Fnurble new life, and to Fnurble what the heck is going on. That's wrong. I need to reshape this Fnurble. A Fnurble class starship, yes. Always remember to have your... These are the exploits of the gas ship Fnurble. Right. I know you're gonna fly off before I manage to place those. You didn't. Congratulations. I placed them in the wrong place. Nope. Huffy, you're not allowed to fly off just as I'm about to launch myself onto your back again. I could see Huffy turning around just as I jumped, and I thought, that little smeg is going to fly off, and I'm just going to fall. Again. No! Won't somebody think of the Snurbles? The Snurbles? What the heck's a Snurble? That's a new one. No. Is a Snurble the winter version of a Fnurble? You thought the Fnurbles were the furry things that took over the original Star Trek. The snoring Fnurble. No, they were furballs. A dangerous blend of Schnarf and Fnurble. Schnarf. Tribbles. That's the one. The trouble with Fnurbles. I went into Stuman's Kitchen's stream yesterday, and I just had the thought that ran through my mind of, is this what listening to my streams are like? That didn't work. That is so completely wrong. Why is this one... Oh, that one has turned. That's alright then. I was about to say, why is this one not turning? You invaded Scotland last week. Did you give it back? If you're going to invade Scotland, that sounds wrong. Oh my! If you're going to invade Scotland, at least have the common decency to give it back, or it'll pay for the I'm trying to fly like a ghast while on the camera count, or at least pay for the deep fried haggis. Proud Erman's army, we sent him homeward, taking cake in. Aye. There's a hole here. There's a hole in my ship deck, dearest chat. There's a hole in my ship deck, dear chat. A hole. You only came for the reptiles and fish. And they weren't deep fried? Oop, and I didn't even notice there was a Swablu there. Now, you can't take Nessie from us. You're not allowed to take Nessie. Nessie is both an urban legend and an urban legend. I'm not sure I feel like this is right. I feel like I might need to move the gate inwards by one on that one. Let's see if it works. If it works better with the gate one further in. Huh. In or out? Well, that's not going to help because that's completely out. That one's out by 90 degrees. I think out works better, unfortunately. Okay, let's leave it there. Nessie, you did try to hunt for her to donate it to FSU for science. Ah, that's the problem. It didn't have those in place. Has nobody seen the... Look, if you're going to find Nessie, you're going to need at least a thistle whistle. Because without a thistle whistle, you're not going to find Nessie. Bonus points for anyone who actually understands what the heck I'm talking about. Welcome back, Elkhorn, and congratulations on surviving a meeting, I'm sure. And thank you to you for giving Mad 2 stone balls and Feg a great cherish ball. You haven't thought of Family Nest for years. It's a lovely show. You gotta think of the Family Nest every so often. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. No, it is quite literally a there was a cartoon series called the Swiss Family Nest, the Family Nest. Endless pun-based Nessies. Blast could have written it. Yeah, it was. What the heck? Swiss Family Nest? That feels like it is probably not the right way my brain was going. Yodel Ness, Banker Ness, that's the one. Auntie Ness and Uncle Ness. And it was all about a pair of kids who actually found the family Ness and then basically agreed to keep them safe and secret. And if they needed to talk to them, they had the thistle whistles. As the Temu Willy Wonka, the Swiss Family Nestle. Oh. That sounds wrong, Elkhorn. That sounds wrong. And I'm off by one. In this economy. I mean, I've got the one here, but I don't really want to leave myself without one. One does not leave oneself with one, so that one does not know where one should keep one. No. That one. Do 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 do. Hey, this is starting to feel like the front of a ship now. It's only taken 2 hours to build the front of this thing. God. Granted, it's got a heck of a lot of detail added during that time. But dear goodness, does it feel like it takes ages to get something like this shaped. I'm trying to figure out if I should have something in this gap here. Oh, this gap. The bit between these twos. These twos? I reckon, actually, yes. Hold on. Diff. Yeah, that would work. Where's my, I just need a diff to the doof. The Ness Family Robinson. Exactly. I do have 2 of those. Excellent. Excellent. Still need to put in some stairs on this to get to the upper deck of this one. But I did finish the stairs to get to the upper deck of that one yesterday. So, we're getting there. I reckon if I... Well, I was going to do this first. But fortunately, I can do that with that and this. And then one of those. I've done that in the wrong place. Oh, well. Oh, lovely. Oh, well, I'm gonna spleef myself. Right, let's find those bits that I just dropped. Yeah. Thank goodness there wasn't a Wilhelm scream there. Rats. Now, I'm fairly sure this ship does not have any rats. That's good, because that means that I can put in the bits that I need for the thingamajigs. Right, so 1, 2, 4, 6. Are they in... Do I have 6 of those in here? I have none of those in here. Well, that's not helpful. Where's my tough? Oh, and Elkhorn has another poker gift to give. Frauke's getting a cipher ball, and Urban's getting a cipher ball. Good. Shipwracks are a share-ish issue. Hold on. Plus 1. So, hold on. 2, 4. 2, 3. 4, 5. 7, 14. Oh, have I double counted in there somewhere? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. No, I need 14. That's a bit more than 6. I'm fairly sure 14 is bigger than 6. If anyone wants to convince me that I'm wrong, congratulations. I don't know how. There. Yep. Not joking, the amount of ecological damage to... Ah, yes, of course. I forgot about that. They basically wiped out whole ecologies. Nope. That's a start. That's a start. That's not really enough of either. But let's put these in, use them to work out what I'm trying to shape, and then count what I'm missing. So like that, and like so. Alright. Oh dear. Come on. I feel like I've forgotten to do something here. Hello, Shadow. Right, so what I'm short of is 1, 2. Really? I'm short by 2 gates. Is that it? 2 gates? Oh well. And I think I probably yeah, 2 gates. Let's make extras. Well, I'm not going to get very far with only 2 sticks. To the ground floor! Anyone for high diving? Hi, I'm diving. There we are. Oh hey, that was exactly the right number of sticks. I feel like I should take some up with me. That's better. Not that I'm sure. I was about to say, not that I'm sure I'm going to need many for a while, but hey. Hey, Tor. Welcome in. Come float with me as I fall from the... Ow. Oh, good God. You got your... There you are. Yeah, you got it. That one got me. That looks pretty good. Right, I just need to put in, let's see. 1, 2, let's put in 4 lanterns, thingies. Nope, not in that chest then. Wow, I have exactly 4 spare lanterns. I need to make more lanterns, or buy them. Right. 1 here. 1 here. 1 here. 1 here. The left ear, the right ear, and the final frontier. Okay, that... I like that. That feels like it is now structurally complete. From here on out, it's detail on the ships. So things like stairs and little bits, and still got to put the fences on this in this area, but the reason I've not done that is because I need to do something to encase those stairs. Yeah. And we have a Perugly in chat for those who might want to try and catch it. Whee. Boing. Straight into bed. Perfect landing. Right. That's the wrong chest. You. Wow. And I was keeping the sticks in here. No. Maybe some of that. Yeah, you don't fit. Jungle logs can go into here. Spruce logs apparently can't. And dirt was in that one. Oh, and cracked stone bricks need to go back into the cracked stone brick chest. Oh, it's so much nicer being able to just run straight between the two halves of the ship without having to go, am I in the right place? Am I going to fall? Do I have to worry about the one-by-one platform that I'm going through? Oh, that's so much nicer. Oh, it's lovely being able to run between parts of the ship. Ooh, hold on. I've not fixed the underside of the... Nah, that needs fixing at some point. Don't let me forget that, chat. Actually, since you're about to tell me not to forget it, I should probably do it now. I know what you're like. I know what you're like. I know your type. Ooh, actually, that might be fun. Let's take 3 of those. And... 1 of those. There we are. And for the moment, I'm just going to put spruce logs in there. And then let's take... I have trained you well. Yes, you are all gremlins. I recognize the gremlin in you. All of you have been well trained in the art of gremlin. Dang it. I need to bring a piece of dirt. I didn't realize that I was going to be leaving a gap. And knowing my luck, it would end up with something spawning in it later. I just need 1 piece of dirt. Actually, I'm just going to hold on to a stack. I know I just put away the stack of dirt, but I'm just going to hold on to it. Right, you... Ah! I shifted. How many... at this rate, I'm going to need a I shifted count as well. There we are. Yeah, that looks reasonable. I quite like that. I'm tempted to actually... yeah, I'm tempted to make that 3 at the General Ghast Yeet counter. Does that make it a Geet? Well, I don't have any more of those. That doesn't help. How am I supposed to make any more of those if I don't have any more of those? Fine. Open that. Open this. I'm getting distracted by small details. I was going to try and get to the gas bags. And I don't just mean the ghasts. Actually, what is the flotation device of it? The flotation device? Yeah, what is the floating device of a ghast? Is it a gas bag? Or is it something else? Are ghasts basically gas bags? Do they gossip constantly? Probably not a gas bag, or the angry ones would explode with every fireball. How do we know that the fireballs are not them venting the gas to avoid exploding automatically? That might be a safety mechanism preventing a gas bag explosion. for all we know. Fire preventing fire? That's just silly. Yes, I'll just put the fire over here with the rest of the fire. Fireballs are clearly hairballs. Now that feels a bit more accurate. I'm just gonna... Defnegable. I know. Let's put that there, and then put that there, because I can't find anywhere else to put it. Right. To the ground! Whee! Thank God we're in a more modern version of Minecraft, otherwise I would have died by landing on an insufficiently deep hole of water. Right. It is time. Only put the fire with the rest of the fire if you're emailing the fire department. I mean, the fire department are the ones who know where to put the fire. Sometimes they put the fire out. You know, a bit like a... I was about to say, a bit like a cat or a raccoon that's gotten into the house. They put the fire out. Get out! Out, danged fire! Out! Probably, Taryn. Probably. I suspect that my brain is... well... The reference I was making was partially referring to the TV series... oh, dang it. What the heck is it called? The one with Grayson... Is it Grayson Industries? Oh, they were both IT crowd. Okay. Thank you, Shadow. I think we were both talking about different parts of the IT crowd. Right. Here we find the Scotsman considering the first part of the gas bag. I feel like I should look at this face on. Same scene, different parts. Aha! See, that makes more sense. That doesn't. Yeah! Let's try that again without doing that. I want less of that and more of t'other. Nope, not this time. No. Well, maybe. It's gonna be really... Actually, that might not be... bad enough nibble. I was about to say this is going to be really big, but honestly, it probably should be. Look after yourself, Mad. Thank you for joining us. I'm going to need a ghast to get back up to my building site. That feels like it's off. Why does it feel like it's off? Because it is. How is it off? Is it off? I don't know. I'm going to need a ghast. Huffy? Puffy? Right. There's something not right in the ring. Right. This is definitely the middle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right. Let's work upwards and try and reproduce things. Right. 1, 2, 3. 1 too tall on the section before the vertical. Oh, I see what you... I see, Raven. Thank you. I think I've... Yeah, I think I see what you mean. 1, 2... 1... 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There. So what I need to do is take all of this down because it's too high. Now this is just the first ring. Ow. If only there was a tool that was good for removing... Hold on. No. If only there was a tool that was good for removing wool that I might have been carrying. Except, of course, I'm not carrying it, which makes it harder. I thought for a minute I was carrying a bear. I thought I was carrying a hoe for a minute, but... Yeah, I'm nearly done. Yeah, a pair of shears would be useful. Ah. Sin Lily, welcome in. Actually, I don't need to take all of those off. The other problem is, everything that you try and break takes so much longer when you're actually sat on a ghast. Now, I know that this is short in comparison to the other side. I'm going to treat wool as expensive right now and go and land and collect it. Yeah, no. Go and collect it. Which probably means that that ghast is going to have a moment to escape. Or not. Haha! Gotcha! Just as you tried to make a break for it. I'm going more ovoid on the sides. Is that 4? Yeah, I think a 4 is a good number. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6. No. You stop placing that there. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1. 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Perfect match. Right, I'm gonna take out the dirt, but not with my face. Really? Thank you, Raven. I guess it took much longer to do the front of the ship than I thought. Well, I guess next week we will be building the gas bags. And not today. Yeah, that's going to look right. That feels like it's also about the right size. So if I look at this from here, that feels like it's the right sort of size for the gas bag, given that it's going to be the whole length of the ship. And then possibly a bit more. What do we think? Is that about the right size? Does it need to be bigger, smaller, thrown off into the distance and yeeted heavily? How does it look end on? It should be wider than the ship. Yeah. So what I'm also thinking is I might have a couple of other bits on this. So it might not be a perfect long, yeah. Fraction wider, not by much. What I'm thinking is I might put auxiliary gas bags on this. Can the rear fan fit through? That is the one that I'm worried about because the fan is currently hitting the bottom of it. So I might need to make it higher. Oh yeah, the height's wrong. It needs to be higher. Dash, nabbit. I'll have to curve it up at that point. Or, I mean, the inspiration has some interesting shaping around it. It is a pointy end to the back. So curving up might be appropriate. Better to know now than to rule one later. Yes. So it might be that the back comes to a point rather than to a sphere. I don't know. I'll have some think about it. Wow. Some of those words made sense. But let us see what this looks like in Pretty's mode. Because it is pretties.pm. Ooh. Hee I still love the way this looks. It really does just come together so nicely. And now that we've got this bit fully shaped out and solid, that looks so much better. Now that it's not got any holes in it, other than the ones where the ghasts go, it actually looks like it is an airship almost. Yep. Well, I mean, I could add that to the scene. Well, hey, we've got Northern Lights tonight. Oh, how's that for a view? Oh, that looks good. Now we need a ghast racetrack with many loops. That might actually be fun to add. That would really be fun to add. Also, this thing looks really nice in the dark in the areas that are perfectly safe. I need to put more lanterns on the front here. I've realised I haven't put any in yet. But this looks really nice in the dark. Particularly with the Northern Lights on it. That's cool. And that shape works so nicely. I like the way that it actually does sort of have add red and green. We don't have red and green lanterns, Taran. This is one of the biggest problems in the whole dang thing. Unfortunately. So we might have to come up with an alternative. Soul lanterns and regular. Yeah, that might be the closest we got. And that's red and that's sort of orange and blue. Alright. And with that. Cough, mods. Cough, no. With that, we reach the point where I have to wrap up. Because I am out of time. Let me work out. Where are we going to go this evening? I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. And thank you to everyone who came in with the raid earlier. Wasn't a glowing thing for the armor stands? Possibly. Never thought... Feg, I'm fairly sure I did not say that. Thank you to everyone who came in with the raid from... Oh, goodness. God, my brain's failed. Would frog lights have enough colours? They might. It'll be very close. As I said, I will not be working on the airship tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be back in the Nether working on the Nether tunnel network and the tower at the Nether hub. Because, well, yeah, you lot voted for it, you rotten little blighters. Sorry, gremlins. Gremlins, the lot of you. Verdant Froglight and Shroomlight would be the closest. Possibly, yes. Or maybe Shroomlight and what's the ocean one? Prismarine Lantern, Sea Lantern. They're a slightly blue, green. Either way, thank you, Raven. Sea Lantern, yes. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now. When we will be back in the Nether. Let's have a look. Who do we have? Alright, who did I raid recently? Let's see. Calvin, Melly, Wolf, Blunding. I don't think I've raided Soup recently. Doesn't appear to be. Nope, I don't think I have. Right, so I am going to send us in the direction of the absolutely fabulous Supersaurus Rex, who is building in Minecraft as well. So, here is a raid message for you all, and here is the button that I am going to boop. Right, I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. Take care of yourselves and don't be too much of a gremlin unless you have a snack after midnight. And I will hopefully see many of you again soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.